Hey, it's Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Let's go ahead and get going here. My voice is a little bit different today. I'm also on a new mic, so it probably sounds quite a bit different, but it's not all the mic. Some of it's my voice. I can actually hear it without even listening to the recording. I have been... let me frame this for you a little bit. Recording this on Sunday night. Last thing I'm doing before I go to bed, because I finished working and the rest of the day I've just been trying to avoid doing anything at all because I gotta, like, Friday night, Saturday, when I went to bed Friday night, sometime between going to bed and waking up Saturday morning, I pinched a nerve in my back. And this happens fairly often for me, unfortunately. I need to get in better shape, I think. That'll help avoid it. Or if it's just something that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life, I'm really unhappy about that. Because it hurts like hell. So if you don't know what a pinched nerve is, I'm actually locking up a little bit from the pain right now. It's like a nerve in your back, or maybe, in my experience, it's only ever in my back, but it could totally be somewhere else, I guess. I don't really know. It's always been my back for me. My understanding is like a nerve kind of slips in between two vertebrae in your back, and kind of like the name pinches the nerve, and it hurts like hell, and it keeps hurting like hell, and I think it leads to inflammation, which sort of like makes it worse. New production 3. So anti-inflammatory meds work to deal with it a little bit, and I usually use Aleve. Aleve does good work for me. Unfortunately, in this case, it's not really helping that much. There's also muscle relaxers, or what they typically prescribe, but I haven't had a chance to go to the doctor, so really I'm just toughing it out with anti-inflammatory meds and trying to get a lot of rest. The weird thing is I don't know, maybe it's just stress and exhaustion, but I'm dead. Like, I feel like I have the flu. I'm not nauseous and I'm not particularly congested, but I just have no energy whatsoever. So I apologize if this episode is not as good. I'm exhausted and also seizing up from, like, if I breathe a certain way or lean, try to use a certain muscle, and it's in your back, so it's not like, oh, well, just don't move your arm, you'll be fine. No, your back does all kinds of crap, and it's kind of always at least partly tensed, keeping you upright. Or at least it is for me, and it hurts like hell. And I'll just breathe, or if I cough, that'll get me. Breathe the wrong way, it'll get me. I just like tense up and I can't, like, I can cut me off mid-sentence. It's gotten a little bit better, but like yesterday and most of today, it was just, it was killing me. So I slept most of yesterday, and I slept or spent most of today in bed, and I'm gonna, I don't know. I'll probably try to go into the office tomorrow on Monday, but I don't know how long I'm going to actually be there. I might have to back out, get out of there, because I'm not doing well. It hurts like hell, man. And the energy level thing, like, I was really pumped. I got a new mic. I mentioned that briefly. I talked about it in the Planet-Based series, I think. But I'm like, yeah, I got a new mic. It's an XLR mic. It's legit, you know, Audio-Technica AT2020. It's good stuff, you know? But I can't, like, I just skipped today's stream on Sunday. I had to you know, I couldn't get ahead on recording. This is, you know, the only thing I'm going to record over the weekend. Not really okay with that. I wanted to get further ahead, but here we are. I even missed an episode of Goblins of Elderstone on Sunday. I was supposed to have one go live, but nope, I'm in too much pain. And I'm just forcing myself through this one because I don't... This is the flagship series, I guess, if you want to call it that. So I don't want to let that go. Gotta record, man. So yeah, if I sound kind of crappy, if I sound different, it's the pain in the mic. If I sound crappy, it's the pain, and I apologize. Just like, it's been non-stop pain for the last like 36 hours or something, and I can't really do anything to escape it. Nothing has helped. And the other thing, probably why I'm exhausted, is I can't really just sleep, because I move around a little, not a ton, but a little in my sleep, and I'll like roll over a little bit. Instantly in way more pain than I can handle, and it wakes me up. Like it, and it's really bad if you're laying down because you can't, like any, it's kind of like, I guess, a catch-22 sort of thing, because you feel the pain and it's intense, but any movement from that position that's causing you the pain causes, like, you have to endure more pain to get out of that position. So you're still in a tremendous amount of pain, and there's kind of nothing you can do other than just kind of try to power through it and move so that you're not in quite as much pain. And I'm not very good at that. Well, I don't like doing it, for one, because it hurts. Of course it hurts. I mean, it's physically painful. Why would anyone want to do it if it was painful? You get the idea. Anyway, I'm not in a good spot. I just locked up a little bit there, sorry. But yeah, life doesn't wait. I had shit I had to do this weekend. My cat that I grew up with is like on her, what feels like her last legs, and some people in my life have said, oh no, she's fine, look, she's fine. Yeah, but you know what? She was pissing blood, urinary tract infection, not getting hydrated, she's old. I can kind of feel it. I know it's sort of a matter of time for her. And it's like twice in a row that, I mean, maybe that just the fix didn't work the first time, what they did to try and help deal with her UTI. So she had to go back to the vet, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Somehow I feel it. It's probably coming close to the end for her. Which is incredibly depressing in its own right, but people telling me like, no, look, she's fine, there's no problem. Yeah, it looks that way now, but these things happen quickly and for no reason. I mean, no reason that we might understand, so I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but I just got a feeling about it. And I have to move at the end of the month, which I haven't even had a chance to start looking for houses, and I'm not really in a position to, because I kind of feel like I have to shoulder everything and handle everything, and there's no real support there, so it's stressful. I really didn't need to be sick, or not sick. I didn't need to be injured this week. You know, I was looking forward to a nice weekend of relaxing. Got Monster Hunter. I could play stuff and relax and actually enjoy myself in pretty much every way that has been taken. I can't have that this weekend. I haven't gotten to have it this weekend, so now I'm just sort of like, fuck this, basically. Are they gonna be able to access that if I... Yep, there we go, season up again. It feels fantastic. That hurts like a bitch. I don't know what we're gonna do about these that are inaccessible. This one is totally accessible. I don't know what you guys are smoking there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, they're fine. They just needed to do something. Yeah, there you go. They just need to be able to get in there. Okay, I pulled the trigger a little early on that one. That's okay. But yeah, I apologize. My commentary is not going to be particularly good today. I'm stressed, tired, frustrated, whatever words you want to pick. And it should be a nice time, honestly. I got a new mic. It's a fun new mic. I could play with it. I've got stuff set up on my computer. I could do some editing. Like, I was going to do editing and throw up the Monster Hunter series up on YouTube, and then I got a copyright claim because they're like, oh, you're playing Monster Hunter, we can't let you do that. And I forgot that Capcom's a Japanese company that doesn't actually play by the generally accepted rules that the rest of us do about Let's Plays and stuff. They like to wave their dick around and show, no, you can't touch our game and make money off of it, fuck you. So I told them to go fuck themselves, figuratively, and I'm not recording that. Or I'm not uploading it anyway. It's a stupid pissing contest these companies get into where they're like, no, you're not allowed to play this for money. And I'm pretty damn sure I know big streamers who do get to play it and do get to monetize it, and that just sort of adds fire to the flames, basically. It's just for, I don't know, man. It comes back to the thing, I don't really want what I do Previously, my attitude was I don't want to work for anyone else, and I still feel that way. Now it's becoming more I don't want to rely on anyone else's work. I just want to be completely independent, do my own shit, and if I have to rely on someone else's work, they should report to me. Like, I should be their employer. And then I'm cool, because, you know, it's kind of in my hands at that point, but having to rely upon Capcom to not be dicks about something. There was a lot of content there I could have used, done something with. It was funny. I had people specifically asking me to put it on YouTube because there were some good moments in the first little bit, but I can't because, well, I can, but I'd be doing it for free, and anytime a company makes a decision like that and forces something like that, I just like, you know what, yeah, I could put it up for free, but also fuck you. Why should I? Why should I have to? There isn't, it's the same thing with Nintendo. But Nintendo, I think, will actually force you to monetize videos with their content. So. But I've stayed as far away from that whole thing as I can because Nintendo is notoriously terrible when it comes to that stuff, so I'm not going to do their content. And I'm sure they couldn't care less, but they're still assholes for acting that way. But what are you going to do? Life goes on, I guess. Alright, they're almost done up here, so let's get the last bit in here. This can't go all the way down because we're still dealing with the bridge, which I need to designate another section of. There we are. Yeah, I'm just, I don't know, frustrated with the world. I was kind of okay, you know, life is never fair, but I was kind of okay with with the ways in which life was unfair before, but it's just relentless. I sympathize with anyone who has to do this shit for a living and has to deal with demonetization, like when they're actually relying on it, and everything that goes with that. I mean, it irritates me, but it doesn't really hurt me. And all the, you know, the Capcoms and Nintendos of the world, they don't really hurt me. They irritate me. They offend me, but they don't really hurt me. If let me put it this way. If I stop Let's Playing, and I stop putting videos out, and I stop streaming, I stopped all this overnight, it wouldn't really change that. I mean, financially, it wouldn't really change that much about my life. I would have a lot more free time, and I'd probably devote that to programming or something, and which would be a lot more productive, to be completely blunt and honest with you, but it wouldn't really, I wouldn't be making less money. So, it's like $200 a year. Which ain't much. I mean, next year it'll be more because you know, 200 last year was 200 while I was half the size of what I am now. It'll probably be like more 300 and 400 maybe next year, optimistically, but I don't know. Not worried about it. Not really the point. Though still, doesn't give any right to YouTube to just say, nah, fuck you. Or Capcom or Nintendo, in my opinion. And that kind of feels like one of those situations where basically they're doing something because they can do it until someone challenges them in court, and no one's going to do that because they're too big and everyone they're fucking with is too small, so they're just going to keep doing it. No one's going to really be able to do anything about it, and, you know, we just kind of have to suck it up and deal with it for the most part. Okay, so once this is done, I can start talking about putting caravan stables here. Get rid of you jokers. You guys are going to start farming. But yeah, there's too many things out there that are legal only because no one has challenged them. It kind of comes back to that you have to, money buys justice, nothing else does, really. And, you know, it's not like they're committing massive crimes or anything, but But there are people who do who get away with it. What was that? There was a guy who like got drunk, he got wasted and drove his car and like killed someone and got no jail time from the judge, and but like he couldn't drink anymore. And someone got a video that he posted on Facebook or whatever of him drinking. So instantly they're like, alright, you're going to prison. And he fled to Mexico. That guy's loaded. Tons of money. Total piece of shit person. But, you know, look, he didn't do any jail time. Until he screwed up again. But why did he even get off with it in the first place? And that's, you know, that's the question, right? Why wasn't he in prison after the first time? So you see people every day who do a lot less and get a lot more punishment. So it's kind of disheartening to see things get bent like that. It's really not a fair world that we live in. It might be too close to the stairs, but I'm okay with putting it there. I think I might have gotten that first one wrong. Just gonna double check, bulldoze it before I have to do that later. Alright. Better safe than sorry. Not that we'd be particularly sorry about that, a minor issue to correct, but all the same, I'd rather get it out of the way in the start. What are you guys doing over here? Going from there? ZZZ, what do you mean? You're out of... Okay, we're out of hay. That's... Well, first off, we got raiders. Probably not of the Lost Ark. Get out of here. What are you still doing up on the screen? They gotta be coming down this way, yeah. They're gonna hit right around here. Should hit those first. Or this guy. Probably this guy. I don't know. I really don't know where they're going though. Anyway, what was that thing that I need to catch? We don't have any hay. We might be fucked on that front. Like, I don't have a market. I should have looked into that. I don't have a market. Alright, building is on fire. Yep. Hey! Perfect. Hey, lady. Gabriel, 14-year-old. Why don't you come play with these idiots? We know they're here. There's one. No, that's one of my villagers. What are you doing over here? 1, 2. Surely there's a third. Where's this joker? Maybe you already killed? Did the AI kill him? Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, there could be a fourth, but I think we're in the clear. Yeah, we're in the clear. Alright, let her go. Okay, I'm terrified that we're out of hay. I really am. You guys really gotta hurry through that. It's gonna be a big problem. I will go ahead. Market? Market. Get that going right away. We're gonna need it, and there's no real question about that. We are definitely gonna need a market sooner than later. I kinda messed up on that one. That's okay. We'll be alright one way or another. Probably what will actually happen is I'm going to end this episode in a minute here, and then by the time I load it up again, I'm going to forget about everything and not realize I'm out of hay. I think I'll be lucky to get any out of the farm this year, just because they're going to start so late. It's going to be like summer, midsummer by the time they get rolling. Market's probably not going to get built in time either. It would be surprising if it did. Hopefully we get lucky, but I'm thinking probably not. Anyway, all of that weirdness aside, it's time to end this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you'll join us for the next one as well. If you did enjoy it, you can feel free to come by twitch.tv/electronicmoose. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST. Hopefully next week I will not have a pinched nerve in my back and I will be able to stream over the weekend without cringing every 5 seconds and like having to stop mid-sentence from pain, but should be fine. Usually these things last at the most like a week. I'm hoping I'll be fine tomorrow, but we'll see what happens, I guess. I've been diligent about taking the medicine, but you never know if that actually gets you anywhere. But all that aside, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.